This is a quick VPA how-to. One of the first things you want to do is whatever skin you're in, whether you're in classic or enhanced, go to My Settings, go to Advanced Site Options, and make sure that you're listed as either Enhanced Visited Links or Classic Visited Links. That will make your job a whole lot easier. It will tell you where you've been and where you haven't. So, first thing you do after you've done that is go to the home page. And depending upon how you have yours set up, you'll see the latest joins. Anything with a check mark next to it has already been checked by one of our VPAs. So what you do, you normally go the last 2 days, just to be on the safe side. And you go through this list and see which ones have been checked, which one have not. This one has not. And what you're looking for is to see if their unit has been added to their profile. This one has not. It says USS Cook, 72 to 73. So you go over here. And let me see, 72 to 73, he was probably on a fast frigate. Helps to know a little bit of your military history when you do this job. Excuse me. And he was an ensign. We'll go up here and check his NEC 110X. He's a line officer. And scroll down to the bottom and save it for him. And what you're also looking for when you check this is to make sure that everything seems to add up. Now, for that strange reason, Georgia would be in Russia. 1951. He selected the wrong one. So, if you have, this is one that you have a question on, you would either contact admin or you would contact your team lead, which is Al Pearson, and tell him that something looks a little fishy with this one. If you have real questions about it, the easiest thing to do is see what the email address pulls up on Facebook. And it pulls up a Christopher case with no information in it, which is not a good thing usually. Okay, let's try. And you can also ask Al to do a search for you in a data miner that we use. And if you have web app, you would come down here and check IP logs. And he's in the regular Georgia, so chances are that's what he meant instead of Georgia, Georgia. And yep, he selected the wrong one. Let's go up here. And that didn't fix it. Wrong one. And you scroll down here to admin note. Leave an admin note. Click Vetted. Vetted means somebody has looked at it. That's an indication to your other teammates that they can move on to another profile. Go back to the home page. And go back to the list. If you want to work the visible list here, you can do that as well. Okay, looks like this one has its unit added. Nothing looks hinky. So go down here, put the email address, put your admin note. If perchance they don't have any information in here, like their duty station doesn't make any sense, or they typed it wrong, or you don't understand what duty station it is, send them a note asking for their last duty station, and then go down and leave an admin note that says a last duty station, and then vet it, because that will also let your teammates know that you've been in contact with them and ask them a question, so that they don't have to bother and ask the member another question. It's actually really simple to do. One of the things that you look for, let me see if I can find one that is an example for you. Is you look for something that doesn't quite make sense. If they have, say they have listed as an AA, but it has a bosun mate as a rate, doesn't compute. So that's an instant giveaway that it's somebody that's not quite supposed to be here. So that's one that you would mark to be deleted once a team leader has looked at it for you, and they will determine whether it needs to go or not. It looks like this gentleman's doing a rather spectacular job on his profile. So click Profile Checks, click Edit. It's always nice to see somebody jumping in with both feet and completing their profile. Let's do this one. And HS5. Doubtful he was there for the entire time. So what I normally do is take the last 3 years. SK2. He doesn't have an MOS listed. MOS. I've been doing this too long. NEC listed. SK. So you would select storekeeper 0000 since you don't know what it is. And go down here. Profile checked. Admin notes. This is one that you may want to keep an eye on, because I don't know for sure if a regular SK is attached to an air unit. It would be an aviation storekeeper, if I'm not mistaken. So what you may do Let's take that, go to Facebook, see if they have a profile. Since you can't find it on Facebook, you may want to send it to our team lead and see if they can find it on our data miner. That's actually it. It's pretty easy. It's just a little time consuming. And you can do this throughout the day or sit down and do it for a span of time, depending upon the day. Let me see, how many have we had in the last 2 days? He's thinking. We have had 32 in the last 2 days. So that's about 16 a day. Not bad. You can probably keep up with it. On days where we have run an ad, we could have over 200 in a day. And that gets a little more difficult to keep up with. But it takes consistent effort. You have to do it every day. If you are not here every day, it piles up and it ends up that either admin or myself end up doing the checks. And it takes a lot of time out of our day because we have multiple things that we need to do. So if you're here every day and you think it's something you can do, you can take a little time out of your day to do so, and you are dedicated enough to be here every day to do so. Please let me know, and I'll be happy to add you to the team. Thank you.